Alright. So I was streaming last night and was only able to attend it briefly before going to sleep. And then I've let it run through the night. So now... the cat will be our first pet to cross 10,000, excluding the robot, of course. Oh, it's happening. Ha ha ha. 10,069. And you're good at GP campaigns, which is actually relevant right now. But more on that in a minute. So... 10 GP! Alright. Let's see, that makes us a 15. Boom. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Come on. I need something with a little bit more bite than this. There. There. Yes. Build that number. Oh my gosh, we have a long way to go, guys. Alright, well, we got all that, of course. Ugh. Yeah, it removed that too, so, you know, I mean, just does everything. See, unfortunately, you kind of have to use up your precious chocolates during this. I already gave them some. How many do I need? Because I can't spend GP, and I don't have ball power, so, you know. 69, huh? Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade 23. No, not strong food. Oh my gosh. Did I say strong food to the first one? Let me see. Okay, we've got 14 more. How many am I giving each one? 3? Yeah, okay. So, 3 more. 2, 3. 1, 2. It's your lucky day. You love eating chocolates. It says so in your description. Well, everyone else gets chocolate. So, the chocolate's nice and all, but that you get 30 of it out as a reward, but you're going to end up using more chocolate than that just to get through it. Unless you have a refrigerator. Ah. Looks like we've worn through all of that. What else can we do here? Well, clunk, clunk, alright. Building anything is gonna be kind of a trick. Still, I think it's worth doing. If I could get just a little bit further, then that would be a little bit more GP. Oh, so slow. So slow. Wait a sec, did I? No, I didn't. Here you guys go, eat one. What? Why not? They looked hungry. What do you mean they just ate? They can eat more shadow clones. Alright, pretty good growth values. Ah, man, one at a time, at a slow speed. Ick, ick, ick. Well, I mean, we're almost to this one. Might as well. I think creation does something to help out. So, you know. Ping. Look at that. Yeah, okay. At the 500 mark, we're getting, I've got 800 clones somewhere. Oh, right, over here. Alright, we're going to just do the one statue without build speed. That's why it's so slow. Of course. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're at 3% of the way through, and we're 15 hours in. But hey, I'm at triple building speed here. That counts for something, I hope. What do I need to get this to? 300%? Something like that. Alright. So from 717 to... in just a moment. Yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Give me that statue. The next run should be better. Significantly better. Alright. Sure would be nice. But the fact that it would take 12 minutes for 1,000 clones. That's alright though. We're going to flush all of these down the toilet now. The toilet being a salamander's jaws in this case. Come on, finish them off faster. You're a slow eater, aren't you? You have to sit there and chew on each one. Chew and chew and chew. Just swallow them whole. You probably burp them up as cud and chew them again, don't you? Alright, I need everybody. Yes, I'm going to have them all. I can't let 60 go unused. That's 3 shadow clones. I only need... how many do I need? How many? Let me see. 99,000 times 20. Well, it's easy if I round it to 100,000. 2 million? Is that right? 2 million clones? That's all that I need to make / kill? So 1 million made and then killed. Alright. 0 shadow clones. Did I already unleash my might? Of course I did. There's no hope. Oh well. Yes. Ah. So slow. But it's getting faster. It is getting faster. Alright. Alright. I can't adjust. There's nothing to adjust in the sliders. Alright. Good start. Of course, I have to fiddle with this as it goes. Still 0. Fine. That triple speed sure is nice. Here you go. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. I could adjust this, but I'm liable to forget about it, so it's better I just do it manually. Alright. Come on. I just need one more. One more. Just one more. Just one more. You lot, help out. Yeah, this'll get me over the hump. They only need to knock down a few and then I'll have it. Those pets are ridiculous. These are vicious, vicious pets for the kind of stats they give me. This is not just any bunny. This... What did they call the bunny in Monty Python? I don't think they had a name for it. I'm just going to call it... I mean, I suppose I could call it the Holy Grail just as well, but this does it. Ah, while we're at it, I should name you... Excellent. Excuse me, you need one. Alright, we got you. You're done. There's no hope. It's over. Okay. Gotcha. Permanently being a relative term. Permanently being, yeah, except you're set down to 0 for now. I'm getting good on the challenge points, though. Soon I'll be able to take another crystal upgrade boost. Still plotting for that great big awesomeness, where I take everything I got and hit the crystal power challenges perfectly. I'll get so much GP. So... I mean, those GP campaigns, I can't understate their value, but... Oh my gosh. Go ahead. Okay, there. Alright. No, everybody. So we're going to start making use, really make use of monuments on this run. That'll help us gather a bit more GP. I should probably just put them on a 2-hour campaign. And then, from there... Am I almost maxed out? Good grief, I am. Well, anyway, I'll keep working on this. Working. I need to find an equilibrium, a balance. Such a large percentage of my workers are invested in training my pets right now. But they really are quite valuable. Alright, I'm gonna say 2 hours. Slimer, you're up next. This won't quite put you over the mark, unfortunately. But hey, the cat is better now and will be helping you more. Food. This is a 2-hour run. They don't get a feeding. GP is most important. I actually want to move the cat down there, but growth. I probably should move the cat down there. But then whoever I put in its place is going to be the one that receives the growth. I mean, I do intend to up the ones that give divinity, and especially the dragon, because he's the only one I got for multiple. Anyway, we'll sort this out later. For now, here you guys go. No, we need a little bit more death. Hold on a second. Of course, this is... Oops. Of course, this is going to be constantly changing things. So we need to be able to keep moving. Oh. Not strong enough to survive there yet. But... Well, Mr. Garden would fix that. maybe it's not such a good idea. I don't know. Anyway, So what I think I'm going to do... something like that. There. It's like I need to sit here and be attentive to you all the time. You're so needy. I won't find an equilibrium until I'm done with the training, but until I get this all the way up, I need to just keep doing runs. Still, at the end of 2 hours, I'll probably be able to boost this again. Definitely be able to boost this again. And I need to be able to live stream while I'm fussing with this somehow. Well, that's right out. I'm going to live stream and leave this largely unattended is what's going to happen. Maybe I should just put it offline again so that I save up the creation speed bonus. That's not a terrible idea, honestly. If I have enough... The only thing I need is to be far enough along... that I'm generating enough divinity that I'm okay to leave this working on mighty statues perpetually. Of course, the more clones I have on the next rebirth, the better also, but anyway. Costs like 50 to increase my creation count, doesn't it? That would be nice. Well, anyway. I'll fuss with this a little bit longer, then I'll have to set it aside for a while. Alright, well, we're doing better now. I've been working this up. I'm going to get another load of GP soon. And everything's going pretty well. We're up to almost 10% of the way there. We're almost at an equilibrium at the moment. Not that that'll last. Really should be more attentive to this. That improved next at. I miss it. So there is a way. I was poking around. There was... Where was it? This. $15 to make it work during... That's the same price as the refrigerator. Honestly, I can't believe it. I'm all for creators being able to make their own money, but seriously, this when you get a convenience like this, something that's quality of life upgrade, you don't renege on it, and you don't do this. These are fine. Charge people money for these if they want them. Okay. That's a bit expensive, but whatever, you know. The refrigerator, fine. You can charge money for that. You know, like all of this stuff is fine. I mean, I gave him some money, you know. I did do some purchase just because I wanted to support the developer, and I picked up a couple of things because, you know, of course I did. But, you know, I'm for developers making money. I want them to make money so that they continue developing games that I like. It actually bugs me. It's rare that an option is added to a game that bugs me, but this just feels exploitative. It shouldn't. I should always just be like, whatever, people who want to spend money can have anything they want. But it just, I think what bugs me is that I earned a thing, and that thing was taken away. Even if it's just for this challenge. And there it is. It shouldn't bother me, but it bothers me. I don't like it. I have reached an equilibrium. That means that we're starting to make progress here again. Fine. I want more upgrades. Oh, if I can just get 3 more, I'll be able to buy another speed up. And when I finish this one in Rebirth, I'll have so many more clones and be in so much better a position to push further. Yeah. Anyway. I don't know if I can do this within 24 hours. Doesn't seem likely, but we'll see. Yeah, there's no way it'll be within 24, but still. So I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a miss. Like, I can just call it at this point. The rewards of this one, let's go ahead and open our thing and just hash this out right now. So... Okay, Clone Buildup Challenge. Well, what kind of gain does it give? Well, it gives, gives +1 to all of our might. I've already got 51, so, I'm going to be generous and say it's 1%, even though it's less than that. The chocolate, I use more chocolate than that just during it. The, it also gives, that's funny. How do I have 3 locked? Is it because I'm in a Clone Buildup Challenge? It's interesting. Hold on, I'll show you something interesting in a second. I'm just checking this, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, the 20,000 clones is really only worth... Oh, I can't see how much it costs to buy clones right now because I can't buy any. Yeah, you bought them in increments of 100,000 for... Anyway, it's worth a small amount of GP. And then, honestly, how much GP have I gained? Let's see, 10 for 35%, 70, 105. So I've got 47 in 20 hours. So, 47. Of course, we'll get more during it before it's done. It's going to take more than 24 hours to finish it. And then... it's just... no CP, of course. You know what this is? Bad. That's what it's worth. There. That's what it is. It's just a bad challenge. Could I be more efficient? I'm sure. Okay, here, look at this. They're locked because I don't meet the prerequisites. I don't have 500,000 shadow clones. I don't have 1,000 crystal power. by. I don't even have a creation count of 50. It's interesting. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, now I remember why this challenge was so icky the last time I did it. It's just not good. I suppose when my pets are a bit stronger, so that I can get GP faster out of the campaigns. If I had the refrigerator, because this would devour all of my chocolate and then, yeah, give me like 30 back. Woo! If I were to try to run these consecutively, I'd be feeding my pets mouse droppings before long. Even if I could be quite a bit more efficient, I don't see any way that this could be a good challenge to tackle right now. No. I'm taking this one completely off the menu. It's the 1 star. In fact, it's so bad, I'm going to give the AAC 2 stars to compensate. In fact, I bet that you get more GP than this. I bet if I ran one of these, I'd find that this number is, and this number, well, maybe not that number, but this number could be quite a bit better. I'll bet. Anyway. Ugh. Yeah. So the only thing I still need data on, I need to do a No Divinity Challenge in actuality and see how it actually works out, because I'm willing to bet, including when you include the cooldown, I'm willing to bet it has a pretty high GP. And now that I've taken this one out of the picture, I think it's going to come down to a combination of these two. Okay. I think it's going to come down to a combination of these 3 for the immediate future, with this being the long-term goal. So, if I do this right, I want to do a full load of all of the P-Ball challenges, if I can. But the P-Ball challenges don't really help at all with these. I mean, a little bit by being able to have higher upgrade counts, but it's small. So yeah. The real question is 1K challenge or No Divinity challenge. Now I still got to run a No Divinity challenge to get the data on it, because if the No Divinity challenges, because I'm willing to bet they're going to look a lot better than this. A lot better. Of course, both of these won't give me CP. If they gave equal GP, I would say the No Divinity challenge making its reward is of limited use to the 1K challenge. I mean, I do use the Divinity Generator during it. I don't I just use the Divinity Generator itself. I do get some mileage out of that. But it would be of limited value, whereas the increased might would be of value during this. Even though I don't get to fight the UBs, I can up my power surge and oops. Oh no, what have I done? I've leaned on the keyboard. That's not good. Alright, so this one is far more useful while doing this. However, let's consider preparations. My preparation for the 1K challenge will be a whole bunch of build speed, which is of no value whatever during these. Yeah. Whereas these, I want more creation speed and creation count, which actually does help with this. It actually is useful here. Because the 1K challenge, even though you don't have a lot of ability to build, you do want the upgrades, and the upgrades are expensive, and anything that gives you a discount on those and lets you build them faster is still of use, is still good. Also, when making all the materials to actually build the stuff, that would be faster. I'm leaning strongly towards 1K challenge and then no divinity challenge. And then P-ball. We'll get our last data point when we finish this train wreck. No, I won't. No, I won't. I've spent too much time on this already to cancel part way. So, anyway. We'll have this knocked out shortly. If I could do 2.5 to 3. I'm willing to bet the No Divinity challenges run much faster than the 1K challenges. Probably. Darn. Gotta keep a small pool of spare clones. Otherwise, like right now, it's like, yes, we're staying in stasis. I create them as fast as I lose them. But the moment it shifts... Well, anyway. Alright, then. So I had planned to leave this overnight to get the rest of the clones. Then I realized if I rebirthed just one more time, I'd have enough GP... to get this and double the rate. And I fell one short. And I need to go to bed. And you know what? I can fix that. All I need to do is push this button. Let my stats drop a bit. Which won't matter at all. Because... oh, come on. There we go. Gotcha. Double speed. Now, I absolutely guarantee this will be done by the time I get up in the morning. Absolutely guarantee it. Just, yeah. But I gotta go to bed now. I'm so tired. I could be more efficient about this. If I could get... this seems to be pretty much max speed here. And then getting this for another 50. If my pets were a little better at this and I wasn't using the cat in growth campaigns but put it on the GP. Basically, if I could get more GP out of the GP campaigns... if I could... well, if... I only need one there. If I did a lot of things differently, I could probably be more efficient about this and get this in less than 24 hours. Maybe someone has a strat to make it super fast, but honestly, it really bugs me, because I feel like I could do the UBC for about the same amount of trouble. I mean, I know the pet multipliers are locked. I mean, I'd get the planet back, but with just... if I spent a little time doing some challenges and preparing for these, the reward is so much better, and I don't think that it's really that much more time and effort. I could be horribly mistaken on this. I could be completely off base, but... you know you can't cancel these? You know you just can't cancel them at all, by the way? Yeah, once you start this shit, you're locked. You're stuck. Yeah, I don't feel so happy about that, personally, but oh my gosh, get that to 2. Alright. There, we got all the important stuff. Well, I mean, except for force. But you know what? I don't even care. Can I think of it? You know what? You know what? You know what we need to do? We need to find your equilibrium and forget about everything else. Oh, you're still gaining. No, it's pretty good, but Alright. We need to just find an equilibrium here. It's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe if I can just get a little bit stronger. Yeah. Maybe one mighty statue, just one, will do the trick. Maybe. Or maybe I need one of these. This is a 6X though, I don't know. How close are we? We're gaining? Yes. Stop, 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 stop. It's good enough. It's good enough. We've won. When I wake up in the morning, we're done. Okay, alright. Do that. Do, oh, I don't know. Food. The chocolate that got consumed in this mess. Do we need anything else? I don't need anything else. Let's just do that. Whatever, grab a couple. It doesn't matter. So, when I get up in the morning, yep, I'll have this done. My multipliers will be total garbage, so I won't be able to get much GP out of it, but whatever. I made some small gains to my might. I'll have some annoying... I'll have my number of clones be a much more annoying number, but I'll worry about that later. I can always buy more, just buy shadow clones to fix that. Yeah. And I won't be doing another one of these. Okay, what's going on? My attack powers. Oh, of course. Because this. Yeah. Because my battle is my primary stat right now. Okay. It's the only stat we're raising, in fact. Literally everything else is in stasis. Oh, well, I suppose I'm also creating. Huh. It doesn't matter. Do you think that eventually this'll, Nah. Nah, this is good. We're real good here. Yeah. Alright. So, that's pretty good. This is ticking up pretty fast. I could have this done probably in just a couple of hours. So now I go to sleep. Yeah. I'll think some more about ways I can make this challenge efficient, but setting this off for the far future. Alright, so that horror is behind us. I'm just scooping up a little bit of stuff here. Alright. Over the line. Some more GP. What? roll didn't bring back any GP. Oh, I can't believe that she failed me again. Alright. Excellent. Over 10,000. Alright, so I'll have to sort out feeding really quickly. I have a feeling I just need all of this. Is that enough? 60. Actually, that was too much. Okay, whoops. Ha. Oh well. I can get more pet stones. It's not a big deal. Alright. Actually, I'm close to another feeding. If I wait just a little bit longer before rebirthing. Well, I suppose I can mess about for a little bit. So I ended up with, it was 100 and, hold on, I wrote it down. I ended up with 172 GP total. And it took 1 day, 8 hours, right? 1 day, 8.5 hours. Maybe I could have done this more efficiently and done it even faster. If I get my pets to be a little bit better so they can bring back GP faster, and if I store up some of these, which, you know, that would have been nice to have. Are we allowed to use those during it? I don't even know if I'm allowed to use those during the challenge, but I could definitely use the chakra pills. I'm not 100% sure if I can even use those. I don't know. I didn't check, because I didn't have any. And these are being saved for the Ultimate Arty Challenge, so I ain't touching those. I know you can't use daily draws, lucky draws. Here, I'm just going to put those like that. Might as well. Okay, so here's my thoughts. Well, first let me check something. Am I just incredibly slow at the Clone Buildup Challenge? I actually have a way to check, believe it or not. I can go over to my Steam profile, and I can be like, so tell me. No, that's not what I want. That's not achievement progress. Hold on, take me a second. Leaderboards, there it is. If I ask, here it is. That ain't right. Well, the data's not updated, actually. So 110. Okay, we can see somebody did way faster, but even so, that's the ranked 39th on the planet. So I'm somewhere, we can assume that I'm safely in the top 100 for Clone Buildup Challenges on planet Earth. So I can't really, this is the fastest that we can see, and this is about as fast as it gets, assuming. Maybe with some more challenges and prep time, it's only really 9 hours faster. So I can't really speed it up all that much. There really should be more. Like, hold on a second. Should be more than 3. Yeah, see, this is what it should have looked like. So almost nobody even does the Clone Buildup Challenge ever. I don't blame them. And there are at least 53,000 players. So, alright. A respectable player base, actually, although most of those probably quit at some point, admittedly. Alright, so I'm going to argue that this is the worst challenge in the game right now. I don't expect anyone to agree with me when I say that, but I think the Ultimate Arty Challenge is better. Yes, even this one. Now, how could I say such a thing? Well, where is it? I know it said somewhere. I'll get into it in a second. I know it's in here somewhere. 18 days. 18 days. Okay. Now, it sets down your divinity generator, it locks down your pet multipliers, does all kinds of things. I know that you can't do certain pet campaigns like GP campaigns. It really locks you down. But we can say 18 days. All right, we take that as our base. With the fastest CBC that we have evidence of was basically a day. We'll say 24 hours, all right? So we'll just use these as our comparisons. Whether or not it's possible to do it faster than this, I don't know. But this is what's written, so we'll assume that this is true. So we'll just take these as being facts for now. All right? Maybe somebody has a trick to beat a Clone Buildup Challenge in 30 minutes or something. I don't know. But, you know, this is what we've got to go on. All right, fine. 18 times you get these, okay? We'll pretend that that's a full, 18% growth or whatever. Count that however you feel like. You would get 18 of those in 18 days. All right. You get a pile of chocolate, and you'd get some clones. And from my estimation, you'd probably be making, you cut out the 8 hours, you probably not quite get this much GP. I don't know. It really depends on, because they'll have more challenges and things probably. I don't know. Let's call it 3,000 GP. And that number's only half an ass pull. That estimate is... Because, like I said, it really depends. Like, with better pets, with more challenges done, it's entirely probable that you could squeeze more GP out of your Clone Buildup Challenges than I could. Also, I didn't do my wind downs, so I factored it up a little bit more. Anyway, we'll call it that. Alright? So that's what the Clone Buildup Challenge would get you in 18 days. This thing, think about what 2% off each P-ball means by P-ball 50, which is where I'm at. Of course, if you keep going to P-ball 70, it keeps getting steeper and steeper. I think that's worth more than 18 on your mites. Okay, situationally though, that only matters if you're at the high P-balls. Okay, well it also gives you a pet, and the second time a pet token. What is the value of a pet or pet token? Well, we actually have the value of a pet or pet token. 1 second, I seem to have forgotten something about pets. Okay, we know exactly what that's worth. But there's another thing about the Ultimate Arty Challenge. The reason I really want to do it. For the Ultimate Arty Challenge, you really want... Let me see. I think that, yeah, that looks better. For the Ultimate the Ultimate Arty Challenge, you really want the refrigerator. You need the refrigerator. You don't have GP to spend, and you're just not going to gather 18 days worth of chocolate. That'd just be ridiculous. So you got to have that refrigerator, otherwise they're going to eat rat droppings the entire time. But since I'm doing one more feeding, it turns out that I am going to use up all this mighty food. Ha! I didn't waste anything after all. I mean, that was totally the plan all along. I mean, let me get back to my point. Okay, so here's the other thing about the Ultimate Arty Challenge that I don't know if everyone considers. It has a really good additional reward that's... You have a game that runs for more than a week. Like your first run when you're, like it's 18 days, it's like 4 runs in that time, but one of those runs, the first one, needs to be really long. Now, the great thing about a really long run, you don't have any challenge that gives you a run that long if you want to be running challenges. Not even the best you can do is all achievement, which is 3.5 days. So to have a run that's 7+ days, you can level your pets up real good, and that takes, I don't know, a day in and of itself. And then you can spend the rest of that time with 10 of them just gathering items. Now you can have a chunk doing, a full 10 on growth as well, but the items, doing 12-hour runs on items, you will get so much stuff. You will get so much of all of these, as well as lucky draws. Piles of lucky draws, which will give all kinds of weird things, including possibly really good stuff. Yeah. That has quite a bit of value, too. And like I said, you can't get that out of any other challenge, as all the other challenges just, they're over too quick. And I think that that's a really big deal. So put those 3 things together and compare that to getting, I mean, you'll get something like 500 chocolate. 540, I think. You'll get some shadow clones. Almost 500,000. Not quite, but almost. You'll get the 18 ghost mites. It's not that it's bad to have the CBCs done. I mean, you'll never regret having those things, but I think it's the worst way to progress. I think that it gives you the least reward for time invested. I think it's the worst challenge. And that is what I think of you. It's a shame, because it's a cool challenge, kind of. Like, it's interesting. It's different from all the others. It's its own unique thing. But it just sucks. I mean, it just does. It even locks down your crystals. Not even this locks down your crystals. But it does. For some reason. Yeah. I don't even know what all could plug in to make it faster, really. Well, anyway. I know that my next target is a you. I'm willing I can knock this thing out incredibly fast. Once I have that, it'll be time to spend some GP. I really need to fix this now and make it a nice clean 6,000,001. Over 6 million. Not some goofy number like this. Should have never touched the Clone Buildup Challenge. This is something that's gonna not happen too often. I rebirth. And my numbers get better. Oh, but we're not done yet. That's not good enough. Oh, no. I'll just grab some GP. And we'll go right back to this. I can't pick up another one? I think I can pick up another one. There we go. And I'm going to rebirth again. Oh, look at that. Better numbers. Yes, this isn't a proper wind down. It's not going to get nearly as much GP as I could. But I don't care. I don't care because I get to do this. Ah! Really? I have to beat Hyperion to do a rebirth? I didn't know that. Hyperion's a little tougher than I give him credit for. Better. Yes, I'm going to keep doing this. It's not like Hyperion's all that hard to knock over when you have this much GP sitting on hand. Die, be crushed under the weight of 12,000 GP. Ah ha 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 ha. Look, my battle multiplier actually got better this time. Ah ha ha, I can keep doing this. Sure, it might be faster to just do this, but I hate that. This isn't even laziness. This is just, I can raise them without having to play that stupid mini-game. Seriously. Screw that mini-game. Bonk. All right. Anyway. It's getting to be less and less each time. Alright, we're doing the no divinity. Oh, doggone it. Hold on a second. Hyperion, you jerk. You're obstructing my path, are you? Stand aside. It's because you need light to rebirth. For some reason, your bodies are made out of light and shadow. One would assume that you need more substance than that, but what do I know? Okay, so we're doing the No Divinity Challenge. Yeah. There's no reason to be shy about rebirthing. There's no drawbacks to having a higher rebirth count. Like, it just gives you, like, more statistic multiplier stuff. So, I mean, it's pure upside. So. Anyway, No Divinity Challenge. Well, monsters don't matter. I think hour-and-a-half long runs. I should be able to make fairly short work of this. Yes. And all you can get to work in the power surge mines. Actually, I was thinking that my thoughts were before, what are my clones going to do? Well, they can either do Power Surge or they can train on Might. Of course, you can do this one and you make the Power Surge bigger, but I think actually, if I'm doing it right, each run is only going to be an hour and 36 minutes. As soon as the Might tab unlocks, it's time to rebirth. I won't actually be using the Might. Unless I leave it overnight, of course. You know, leaving it overnight, then it will. But the rest of the time, that won't even factor in. Whereas, during the 1K challenge, I actually do make some use of the Divinity Generator during the runs themselves. coupled with what I already talked about with preparations, excuse me, with the preparations being useful. Alright. I waffle so much on what order to do things in this game. I was leaning towards 1K and then the, No Divinity. Now I'm leaning towards No Divinity first, then the 1K. We'll see what I get out of this. Oh, right. I need to write down, let's see, so far I've gained 1 GP on this run. Where is it? I have a piece of paper here that I used last. Here it is. Okay. So, 12,128 GP. I won't be getting any CP at all during this because you can't. You can't. You can't handcraft enough light and air and water to make your crystals. You have to have divinity. And this is the No Divinity Challenge, so, you know. I'm gonna have to do something about this. Alright, you. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. One little tick at a time. Anyway. Yeah. Hopefully I can knock this out real quick. Real quick like. It's only been 4 minutes and I could multiply my power 4-fold. Nope, that's still a bad plan. Okay, I figure there's somewhere during the first hour that you could rebirth during your first run where it would be an advantage. But I can't put my finger on exactly where that would be. And just waiting for the Might tab to unlock, and then you just have, you just make so much progress that way. Somebody out there, somewhere, probably has the most efficient way to do these sorts of things. But the Might tab, I'm all about that Might tab. It's just so good. It's just so good. Anyway.